Welcome back. Alright then.
Snap.
Welcome back.
Like a third-tier contract.
Alrighty.
What's the deal with Grace Landcaster rescue?
Now, you know, some rich girl gets herself kidnapped by ambitious idiots. Now there's some kind of fucked up hostage exchange going down. Everyone's trying to fuck each other over. Everyone wants the girl for themselves. It's gonna be a shit show. Someone wants you to blast in there, kill the guy facilitating the hostage exchange, and cut the girl free.
Lancaster Grace. Client anonymous visa for contract despite what this format implies. I don't want Grace harmed in any way. She's being held for ransom in a whorehouse to the south between her kidnappers, for security, and her dad's thugs. Things will probably get very messy. Can't get into details, but it would be bad if her father's people extracted her. Much better for a neutral party to kill everyone and cut her loose. Additional notes: good news, you get paid to visit a prop. Bad news, no one's inside. There's gunmen. Go save the girl and be a hero, I guess. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Where do we need to? Howdy, well, I guess I'll see you there.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
Any idea why?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Just be more careful in the future, okay?
I will. That's the last time I pick up a straggler on the road, believe me.
I don't need the caps. Alright, let's keep moving.
You're just in time for your ass whipping.
Anybody there?
Maybe I'm just jumping.
Got you now.
Come on! Got enough? Gotcha.
Someone's looking to cash their chips early.
I guess.
Personal notes. Instructions. The exchange is happening in the manager's office at the Casa Madrugada. No matter what happens, Gracie's safety is paramount. You'll be given several duffel bags filled with money as instructed. Also included one extra. That one is filled with explosives, rigged to a timer. A special present for me, just for those pieces of crap. The rigged one is marked to the tag. Won't mean anything to anyone else, but you'll know it when you see it. I don't expect the security staff will give your men any trouble, but try not to provoke them. As for the kidnappers, it's in their best interest if the meet goes calmly and accordingly to plan. So try to keep things smooth. That said, once Gracie is safe and secure, you have my permission to do whatever in your power to capture or kill any of those frickers. Alright, Fuentes. Good news. I've made more than enough cash for myself here. I'll give the reins to you, like you've been asking, on one condition. Apparently a couple of clients have had a small disagreement. Specifically, one of them kidnapped the beloved daughter of another and is holding her for ransom. Despite my attempts at convincing them otherwise, they decided that the casa will be the location for the exchange. That means a lot of money, and a lot of armed guys are going to be around. If you keep things under control, then the whole business is yours, with the exception of the girls, because I own the contracts. I'm leaving all the security guys for you, and my advice would be that you deploy a lot of them, otherwise the whole thing's going to get way out of hand. Last bit of advice: keep the girl alive, happy, and healthy.
Tougher than we look, huh?
Luis.
Can't hide from me forever. Wow, Hank was still alive. Who would have guessed?
Dodge, the exchange goes down the manager's office at Casa Madrugada. Bring the girl and a lot of muscle. If Lancaster has any sense, he won't try to frick us when this girl is in this crossfire. Casa security shouldn't interfere, but I'm sure there'll be jumpies. Keep everything on the level. Once you've got the money, get the frick out. Have your boys cover all the exits and make sure that Lancaster's bagmen don't follow you out. One last thing. Make sure that the girl isn't hurt or killed no matter what. She's our meal ticket, understand? Even if the meat goes to heck, you keep her secure and bring her back in one piece. She dies and we've got nothing. If the deal goes as planned, no rough stuff. Then, and only then, is she to be released into their custody. Alright.
Who the hell are you? Never mind. Just please tell me you're here to get me out of this place.
I'm here to get you out of here. Let's go.
Oh, thank God I'm getting out of here.
Escape. As soon as you cut her bonds, Grace quickly gets to her feet and flees the area, deftly avoiding the corpses littering the floor. Log 1. June 1st, 2278. Ridiculous how much money these a-holes wanted to get this place renovated. And then to demand invitations to the opening day party too. If they had been less greedy, I wouldn't have had to toast them with my special bottle of cyanide tequila. But really, I poisoned all the contractors and buried them in the desert. Maybe I'll remember that trick with my wife. Oh, speaking of filthy gosh dang ores, Marino is worthless. I told him I wanted classy women for classy clientele. Group he brought me were all strung out and used up. I swear, one of them had more track marks than air. Fuentes tells me that he knows an ace slaver with contract up in Point Village. With contacts up in Point Pillage. I cannot possibly imagine a whip slave as being classier than a junkie, but hey. Log 2. Well, holy crap, that slaver Fuentes sent me up with Schrader got back to me today with 7 of the hottest girls I've ever seen. I mean, these ladies were perfect 10s all around. Looks, attitude, dress, and none of them had beeping collars. So I was more than a little amazed when Schrader tells me that, oh yeah, these are the slaves he got from his vacation up north. Look, far be it from me to criticize, but all 7 of them seem to want me right away. Tell me girls that eager, no collars in sight, no scars of guns aimed at their heads are slaves? Well, we'll open for business soon. See how that crap goes. Fingers crossed. Log 3. And just like that, I'm flush for life. I figured opening day would bring in, you know, a couple dozen clients, but gosh dang, Marino worked out for once. Told him to direct some classy, discerning customers my way, and I guess he finally found a job he could do well. The girls made me more cash than I know what to do with, and that's not counting all the money spent at tables, or emptying the bars. That isn't hyperbole either. There ain't a drop of liquor outside of my personal stash in here right now. That Sullivan guy cornered me and offered me a stake in his underground poker venture again. I was seriously considering it when I saw how much cash was being thrown around, but then I remembered, well, how much cash was being thrown around. I don't need the extra income, and I sure as crap don't need to take on this extra risk. He can work out his own deal. 4. That's it. I'm cutting Schrader out. I don't know what kind of psycho crap murderers he usually does business with, but I still got the original 7 girls he sold me. Plus the 5 he supplied me since then. I swear to gosh. Every other day one of his people comes knockings, telling me to buy more. I must need more. Supplies must be low. I told that old freaking Cyclops. The first time, I don't have any of that have much of any sort of turnover rate. I'm telling my security team to be on high alert. A guy like this just screams, "Hey, I'm a freaking lunatic. If you don't do what I want, I'll burn your gosh dang house down." Oh crap. I think now would be a good time to hand the reins over to Fuentes. Apparently one of my clients, bitch connected prick, got his daughter snatched. This wouldn't concern me, since apparently I did too good a job making this place safe and exclusive because Mr. Customer decided that the hostage exchange will happen here. My objections got me a gun stuck in my freaking mouth. So pretty soon this guy is sending his team of bagmen in, led by some a-hole named Jones. Jones and his boys are going to be followed shortly by the kidnappers and the daughter, Grace. Keeping my security force to oversee the deal, and Fuentes is going to make sure it all goes smoothly. I've been enough money to be set for life. Crap like this is bad for business, and someone's going to take things personal. I'm not going to be anywhere near here when the deal goes down. I'm taking all my non-security staff with me. I 100% guarantee, even if this deal goes down smooth as can be, there will still be repercussions. Nope. I abdicate my throne. People get too greedy, won't quit while they're ahead. Not me. Fuentes can have it. Interesting. Alright, well, we saved her. Guess Ball tape. Got word that the management is forcing us all out for a few days. Like, I haven't paid for a whole week. Nobody's mentioned refunding me. This is ridiculous. The better I have moved my stuff when I get back. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys back at Tully. Yeah. What's this? Crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Your premonition that you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty. You will be able to check in.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome. A huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
She is strangely heavier. Quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Well, looks like we ain't in the Mojave anymore. Guess I won't be returning to Joe Dolly anytime soon. Guess that's it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe. The notification when I find my next video. Comment down below if you want tips, suggestions, comments, whatever. And I guess we'll tackle this another time. Bye, guys.